Good morning, Denfeld hunters, and happy Monday, January 9th. We hope you had a great weekend, and we are back together for a 5-day week. Please stand if you're able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just a quick reminder as we get started here with our announcements for this week that wins are staff request only. Remember, you can contact any staff member to request you. Make sure and do that at least one day ahead of time so you know where to go. Make sure and go directly to that staff member's room before the win starts the day that you're requested. Staff are responsible for marking your attendance. If you're not requested, wins remain, no move. It is an attendance check Monday. Remember, you will lose credit on your 9th unexcused absence in a class. Unexcused absences also impact your hunter license privileges as well. With that in mind, please log in Infinite Campus now and check your attendance for last week. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to kids who are not checking their attendance regularly, and it could resolve a lot of the issues that they're facing if they did. So please check your attendance weekly. If you see yellow or red, it can and will impact your credit for a class and school privileges such as open lunch, dances, and home games. Only your teacher or a parent or guardian can excuse or correct an absence or tardy. Keeping your attendance clean preserves those privileges and your credit. You have several options to recover your attendance. You can go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays after school from 3:30 to 4:20. You can go Monday and Friday mornings from 8 to 8:50, and you can go on the weekends on Saturday from 9 to 1. You have the opportunity to make up multiple absences at one time if you go on Saturday. It happens in the Smartboard Lab in the Media Center. You must bring something to read, study, or work on, and you will not be able to use your phone during that time. Attendance recovery is for students who have unexcused class hours or tardies and need to make up time to be eligible for your hunter license and or avoid an incomplete credit loss. You can recover one class period and up to 5 tardies in a 50-minute period. Remember, attendance recovery is not the same as DASH or ALC credit recovery. You must go to the Smartboard Lab. Did you receive an incomplete for one or more of your classes at the end of quarter one? If you received an incomplete for quarter one because you exceeded the district attendance policy, you must complete attendance recovery by the end of quarter two, which is Friday, January 21st, and that is coming up very quickly. Remember, an incomplete is the same as receiving a grade of F. You get no credit, and it impacts your GPA, eligibility for athletics and other school teams, and most importantly, it impacts your graduation timeline. Are you in jeopardy of receiving an incomplete in one or more of your classes for quarter two? If you have 9 or more unexcused absences in any class for the semester, you will or you should have received a notice in your second hour class today. That's Monday, January 9th, so that you know where you stand. So you're going to get a notice in your second hour class today if you have 9 or more unexcused absences in any class second quarter. You must have 8 or fewer unexcused absences for the entire semester in order to avoid or remove an incomplete and preserve your grade and credit earned. You can make up hours by completing attendance recovery, of course. The final exams are approaching quickly as well. Just a reminder that your quarter one grade and quarter two grade are each worth 43% of your semester grade. The final exam grade is worth 14% of that semester grade. Those final exams can take many forms. That's up to your teacher, but they are required to give one to you in some form as defined above. If you do not complete a final exam, you will receive an incomplete on your report card that will be subject to change when the final exam is complete. You can see the schedule. There are 95-minute class periods with a 30-minute win and a 50-minute lunch. Please help us keep our school building clean, functional, welcoming, and safe for everyone. If you see a classmate doing something that does not line up with our SOAR values or Denfeld spirit, please let us know. You can find one of the blue posters that have a QR code linked to our building safety reporting form. You can also use the link to the reporting form as found in your email or linked on this slide. This form is completely anonymous. Share information about safety concerns, and we will follow up and address those concerns. If you see something, say something, please say something or share it using this form. Thank you for helping us make Denfeld a welcoming, safe, and inclusive school community for all students and staff. Reminders: be in school by 8:55 to minimize disruptions to class. Use the digital hall pass anytime you go anywhere in the building. The elevator is reserved for those that actually need it. So don't take somebody's space on that elevator and force them to wait and be inconvenienced. When you are checking in or out of school after the beginning or before the end of the day, please use the QR code or Chromebook in the main entryway. The only way you can leave early with permission is via a school activity or a parent or guardian's excuse. Thanks for your help at lunch by pushing in and putting your chairs back where you borrowed them from and throwing away your trash and putting your trays away. The efforts of many make the space enjoyable for all. Your parent or guardian must excuse you within 24 hours each time you are absent from school, whether it is a full day or an appointment. You cannot excuse yourself even if you're 18. They can call, send a signed note, or fill out the online form. And finally, a reminder that bathrooms are for going to the bathroom. If multiple students are found in the gender-neutral bathroom or together in a stall in the main restrooms, they are subject to search and consequences in line with the district handbook. Additionally, the bathroom in the health office is not for general use. It is only for students who have permission from the health office or who are visiting the health office. You cannot come to the health office only to use the bathroom. They're not for personal use. There are a couple basketball games this week. Girls basketball plays Tuesday, January 10th, and that is the JV at 5:30 and the varsity at 7. Again, these are home games this week. The boys basketball team plays Friday, January 13th, again with JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7. You'll need to bring your student ID with your current home game pass to purchase a ticket and get into the game. Updated stickers will be available today during your lunch or after school at the student support desk. Stickers are available only at the JV game from 5:30 to 6:30. Plan ahead. In order to be eligible for your current home game pass, you had to have the following responsibilities from January 3rd on. You had to have a passing grade in all classes, no more than 2 unexcused class periods, no more than 3 unexcused tardies, and no more than 1 major or 2 minor behavior referrals and no OSS time. Hunter license open lunch update. Seniors, you will get your stickers on Tuesday, January 10th. That's tomorrow during WIN. Juniors, if you have not already gotten your January sticker, stop at the student support desk during lunch. In order to be eligible for the open lunch sticker, you had to have the following responsibilities met from December 1st through December 22nd. The passing grade in all classes, no more than 3 unexcused class periods, no more than 4 unexcused tardies, no more than 2 major and or 4 minor behavior referrals, no OS time, and a completed open lunch contract on file signed by the student, and the parent or guardian. Open lunch is only for seniors and juniors who have fulfilled their Hunter license responsibilities. Students who do not have their open lunch privilege and who choose to continually leave campus during lunch are subject to consequences per the student handbook and more. The winter dance, which has been known as Sweetheart, is right around the corner and is coming up fast. Details about the dance will be shared later in the announcements. In order to be eligible to attend the dance, you have to have the following responsibilities from today, January 3rd, through Thursday, January 26th. You must be passing all your classes, have no more than 3 unexcused class periods, no more than 4 unexcused tardies, no more than 1 major and or 2 minor behavior referrals, and no OSS time. You must have a completed dance contract on file, and there are further details coming about that later in the announcements. Purchasing a ticket does not guarantee you will be able to attend the dance. You must have fulfilled your responsibilities by 3:45 on January 26th. You'll receive a refund on Friday, January 27th, if not. Just a reminder, Denfeld students, that there is a lot of support available for a variety of challenges. In the mental health area, we work with Nystrom & Associates, the Human Development Center in Fond du Lac. For chemical health, we work with the Center for Alcohol and Drug Treatment. And for conflict coaching and mediation, we work with the Conflict Resolution Center. Please contact your counselor for a referral to any of these resources. Well, we were talking about the winter dance, which makes you eligible. Let's talk about the details. The date is Saturday, January 28th. The time is 8 to 11 p.m. and the location will be announced soon. Tickets go on sale starting today before and after school in Mrs. Adair Belvance's room 3304. And those tickets are on sale from 8:45 to 8:55 or 3:35 to 3:45 p.m. Please note that tickets will be sold until 3:45 on January 26th. Mrs. Belvance will not sell tickets after that date. Plan accordingly. You must also have a dance contract for the current school year on file. Please check the list posted in the main office window or the media center window to see if you have turned one in this school year. If you need a contract, you can get one from the student support desk. If you plan to bring a guest who does not attend Denfeld, you will need to have them complete and turn in a guest dance contract. These are also available at the student support desk. The form also must be signed by the guest school, so plan ahead and don't wait till the last minute. The student and guest contracts are due Friday, January 20th, which is right around the corner. A new club at Denfeld? Are you interested in starting a club that concerns itself with the environment, both locally and globally? Do you want to help decide the group foci, when it meets, and how it functions? Be there for the beginning. Scan the on-screen QR or find one of our flyers in the Denfeld hallways to complete your interest survey, then wait to be contacted with more information. The Polar Plunge Coin Wars start today, Monday, January 9th. Buckets will be placed at the top of the ramp. Put your change in the bucket of the staff member you want to see jump into the frozen Lake Superior for the Polar Plunge Challenge. Coins are positive points and add to the staff member's total. Dollar bills are negative points. This means if you drop dollars into staff members' buckets, it will subtract from their total. Help us earn money for a great cause. The 4 staff people who have been nominated for the Polar Plunge are Profe Cummins, Mr. Youngman, Mr. Stang, and Ms. Jarvis. The buckets will again be out in the commons starting today through January 20th. Donate your change. The staff with the most money earned has to participate in the Polar Plunge. Just a reminder that cookies are available at the top of the ramp in the commons. They are fresh baked. They are 50 cents a piece, and they are available Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. The Denfeld yearbook needs your photos. This is a great opportunity, hunters, to submit photos to the yearbook so you can show off your pics and photos with you and your friends. Do you participate in extreme sports, play a sport outside of school, have a great be real with friends, teachers, or classmates? What about a great 0.5 from somewhere at school? A picture of you and your friends at work, a photo of you dressed to your best, a photo of your dance proposal sign. Do you volunteer in the community, or do you simply have a cool photo of you and your friends? This is the time to also order your yearbook that these photos can go in. You can purchase your yearbook online and set up payment plans as well. Submit your photos using the QR code on the screen. The Soaring Hunters Morning at the Movies. We have a new date for the movie field trip. It will be Thursday, January 26th. There is plenty of time to turn in your permission slip and payment if you have not already done so. Please bring it to the student support desk or main office service window as soon as possible. If you have already turned in your permission slip and money, you are good to go. If you need a permission slip, stop by the student support desk, pick one up. We have 250 spots to fill. Get your stuff turned in to save your seat. If you have a preference about which bus you want to ride on or who you want to ride the bus with, please see the request sheets posted in the commons. Requests are due by Thursday, January 19th, and must be made using the form only. These are only requests. We will make every effort to honor them, but cannot guarantee or fulfill them all. Many clubs and activities to get involved in. You see them on the screen right now. Look at when and where they meet and go and participate. The store is open this week on Tuesdays and Thursdays during both lunches. Come spend your store cards like you earn them. Also, the Denfeld School Store is open weekly on Wednesdays and Fridays during both lunches as well. Come check them out, and it's cash only. The Duluth Girls Fast Pitch Association has free softball clinics coming up. They'll be hosting those on Saturday mornings starting January 7th. That was this past weekend. For players ages 8 to 17, all clinics will be held at Lincoln Park Middle School. They have 8:15 to 9:15 is pitching and catching with 9:30 to 10:45 general skills. Please note that beginners through advanced pitchers and catchers are welcome. All players should bring a batting helmet, glove, and indoor shoes. A few bats will be available for those who do not own one. Please check the Duluth Girls Fast Pitch website, Facebook, and Instagram accounts for clinic cancellations and updates. And you can see that those clinics run through the end of March. A few reminders from the Guidance Office and Career Center. Seniors, please remember to use parchment when requesting your transcripts for college applications. All CITS and PSEO transcripts need to be ordered through the partner college that offered your classes. You can find instructions for how to order all of your transcripts by visiting the Guidance Department page on our school website. Seniors, if you're applying for scholarships and would like to hear some tips from local scholarship administrators, Amber Burns from the DSACF, that's the Duluth Superior Area Community Foundation, and Patty Salo Downs from the Allworth Foundation will be teaming up to present tips for applying for scholarships via Zoom. The last date and time for this presentation is today, Monday, January 9th from 7 to 7:30 p.m. via Zoom. Please see our weekly SMORE newsletter or stop by the Guidance Office to get access to the Zoom link. Some acknowledgements, Hunters. Congratulations to our 2023 School Board Student Representative, Lauren Molitor. Also, congratulations to the Bar Students of the Week who were honored last week, A. Davis, M. Schaefer, and C. Gyron. And finally, congratulations and thank you to Emma Anderson for her winning design of our new Hunter of the Month t-shirts. Way to go, Hunters. Taking a quick look at our staff and student bulletin this week, you see there are many events that you can participate in by showing up and supporting those on the slopes, the trails, and the courts. At the end of WIN, you will receive the weekly WIN 5 Google Form quiz. These are the 5 most important things to know about the week ahead. Answer the weekly WIN 5 with the correct answers, and you'll be entered into our weekly prize drawing for a $5 gift card. Everyone who submits the Google form each week will receive a sore card as a thank you. Our Hall of Fame highlight this week is Frank Puglisi. Yes, he is the father of last week's Hall of Fame highlight. Frank Puglisi was a captain of Denfeld's track team and took all conference honors, winning the All-City Mile Run. He also lettered in football and basketball. After graduating in 1925, he returned to Denfeld as a teacher and coach for 37 years. He was Walt Hunting's, yes, one of your school namesakes. He was Walt Hunting's assistant coach in football for nearly 30 years and was head coach from 56 to 60 following Hunting's retirement. Puglisi was also a basketball coach from 49 to 53 and track coach from 51 to 70. Following his retirement, the All-City track meet was named in his honor. One of the lasting tributes to Coach Puglisi is that every December, about 200 of his former athletes and some of their opponents gather to have lunch and keep in touch. The group is called Pugs Club and continues to meet to this day. The question for you, Hunters, is how high will you soar? For our check-in circles, just a few reminders. Speak when you have the talking piece, listen when you don't. Speak from your own point of view. Listen to understand others. Speak with respect. Say just enough. Remain present in circle and honor privacy. The prompts for this week are, if you were a candy bar, what type would you be today and why? And share one thing that makes you feel like you are an important part of our classroom or school community. Hunters, that's all we have from this side of the screen. Have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you same time, same place next week.